Have you ever wanted something that is out of the norm? Something you wanted so bad that you were willing to do anything to get it? That is what happens to a young mermaid named Ariel, who wanted to become human so bad she was willing to go to major extremes to make it come true. All because she did the most human thing of all, fall in love. Ariel, the daughter of a sea king, was loved by many. She had 5 older sisters and a wise grandmother, whom all gave her information about the human world. On a mermaid's 15th birthday, she's permitted to swim to the surface for the first time to see the world above. Hearing from her sisters about the world above and longing to see it for herself, on her 15th birthday, Ariel finally gets to see the world above the sea. She sees a ship with a birthday party happening on the deck. After looking upon the party to see the attendants, she casts her eyes on a young prince, for which the party happened to be thrown for. It was love at first sight for her. However, the young prince never saw her, for mermaids must not be seen by the human world, as fishermen like to catch them and kill them. A storm comes and wrecks the ship, and nearly drowns the prince. However, Ariel saves him at the last possible moment and returns him to shore, where a woman finds him and takes care of him while he has zero knowledge of how he got there and who saved him. After saving her prince, Ariel swims back home with sadness, for she realizes she is lonely. She looks upon the human world, wishing she was a part of it, so she could see her human prince and be with him. She asks her grandmother if humans can live forever, but her grandmother replies with this: unlike mermaids, who live for 300 years and when they die turn to sea foam, humans have a much shorter lifespan. However, they have an eternal soul, and once they die, their souls live on in heaven. So after hearing this, she does the most extreme thing possible and visits the sea witch, whom is known for her cruel charms and sorcery, in hopes that she might give her legs and an eternal soul so she can marry her true love. After a bargain is struck, the sea witch agrees to give her a potion that will give the little mermaid her legs, where it will feel like she's walking on knives, in exchange for her voice, but warns her that once she becomes human, she cannot return to the sea ever again. In addition to this, the only way she can obtain an eternal soul is if she can obtain the love of her prince and marry him. If he marries another, she will die of a broken heart and turn to sea foam, just like a mermaid. After obtaining the potion, she swims to shore near the palace to drink the elixir. When she wakes, she is found by the prince, who is mesmerized by her beauty, yet the entire kingdom thinks she's dumb because she is a mute. She quickly becomes his favorite companion, and they are very happy and content. However, his parents push him to marry other princesses in neighboring kingdoms to bring their kingdoms together. The prince refuses because he does not love them. With the little mermaid being his most trusted companion, he confides in her that he could not love anyone other than the girl who saved him on the shore after his ship wrecked. To Ariel's dismay and the prince's surprise, the woman who saved him on the shore that day is actually a princess. So the prince proclaims his love to her, and a royal wedding is planned within a fortnight. Ariel knows she cannot return to the sea, and her heart breaks the day of the wedding. She thinks of all the pain and suffering she had gone through, all for it to end with her alone and about to turn into sea foam. Just as the sun begins to set, all 5 of her sisters rise from the ocean with a dagger that they had received upon selling their long, beautiful hair to the sea witch. They tell her that if she can plunge this dagger into the prince's heart and let 3 drops of blood fall into her feet, she'll turn back into a human and can turn back into a mermaid and can live her life in the ocean with her family that loves her. As she sneaks into the prince's bedroom and looks upon her love and his new bride, she realizes she cannot kill him and instead throws herself into the sea. Her body dissolves into foam, but instead of ceasing to exist, she is turned into a daughter of air, an angel. As she rises up, she's greeted by other angels who tell her that she has become one of them because she strove with all her heart to obtain an immortal soul. By her selfless action, she's given another chance to do good deeds for 300 years, and then will be able to pass into the kingdom of heaven.